So, good day to you. It is April 12th of 2023. This is Erin Esser from Morning Minutes with Erin, and it is today the 22nd degree of Aries is where the sun is at, or our soul. And this is Morning Minutes based on our soul's perspective. And so, what I'm doing in these videos, just to um, share with you again, is I'm making a video for 21 days in a row, challenging myself to commit to myself to this practice, among other practices, but this is one of them. And because it is important to me, and it actually goes along with the Sabian symbol today. This is why I'm realizing that I'm sharing this with you right now. That I'm sharing a Sabian symbol. I'm sharing my own intuition, basically from the perspective of the soul. And they're going to be short videos for you for your day that will contain a question for contemplation or a question for journaling as well too. Oftentimes, things get complex. We listen to an astrology, we listen to an energy update, and it can go on forever, right? And I've really realized recently that short and sweet and to the point is the most effective way to communicate. So today's Sabian symbol, today's perspective from the soul is it's about being very clear with who we are and what we want to commit to. So it's interesting because first off, I'm going to read you the exact thing. It's the rich potential of every moment and situation. So realizing that every moment and every situation can give birth to a new possibility. However, it is being clear with what we're wanting to pay attention to. It's being clear with where our attention goes, right? Is where what we're going to be building, right? So every moment holds this potential for creating something new. But you get to choose today whether or not you want to engage with something, someone, or not. And handle every decision that you're making today with care, because not everything that could be beneficial as a whole may not be beneficial for you and for the path that you're on. That might be for somebody else. It might not even do anything to serve who you are, right? So with this, I was led to look at what is opposing this degree, the Sabian symbol. So I looked at Libra at the same degree, and it's interesting because it is really about seeing the truth, like what qualities define us. So sometimes I'll look at other angles and how this is playing out. And in order to really define what we want to give our attention to and what we want to create, we have to, on the opposite side of that, know what qualities actually define who we are. What are our gifts? What are we good at? Right? What do we want to create? What can we envision that we want to create? What are we a part of? Who are we a part of? Maybe you might get called in today by someone that maybe something from your past that maybe you were good at, but maybe it's like I could do that, but is it really a clear path forward for me? Or would I muddy the waters by saying yes to this? So this is about knowing what it is that you can say no to. And not necessarily throw it off the rails or, throw it off the forever, but being very intentional with what you're committing your energy to. And so This is about anchoring yourself to yourself. And it's interesting because, like I shared with you in other videos, I've been experiencing these energies even before I do the video, before I even know what they are. And this morning it is, almost noon here. So we're getting to the point where it's almost not morning here on Eastern time anymore, because it was this. I'm like, what do I want to focus on today? And I realized that there's a few things that I really want to say yes to today. And it's the things that I really enjoy and the things that I know are my gifts and my strengths. And that's it. Everything else can wait until tomorrow or another day. So pay attention to that today for you in your life and what that might mean to you. I wanted to bring in your awareness because it's going to be before I do my video tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 13th, and we have Mercury going retrograde here pretty soon, or going into shadow pretty soon. And so in my ephemeris, it talks about here there's a short window of time to finish up if you have any ongoing projects, any kind of thing that that you need to finish up on or complete, things that maybe have been like, just loose ends that you need to tie up. It's a good time to do that from now. Again, maybe this is what today is about too, is focusing the energy on those types of things that need to be cleared up, that need to be done before this energy starts to slow down, right, for us. And so right around, I'm going to give you the time, Eastern, excuse me, Eastern, between around 5 a.m. fun time in the morning, right? That's around 2 a.m. Pacific time to around 10 a.m. Eastern time. There's a window of time between 5 and 10 roughly Eastern time in the morning, tomorrow morning, Thursday the 13th, to really focus and wrap up some things that you need to possibly wrap up on. And I'm sharing this with you now because there might not be, I might not get on for my video before. Well, I'm not going to get on at 5 a.m. So anyway, so I just wanted to share that with you. Take that for whatever it's worth. And yeah, so yeah, so I just wanted to see if there's anything else that, and on Friday, Mercury enters shadow in Taurus. And you know what, let me look at something really quick here while you're on Mercury, where are you? Oh yeah, so this is interesting. Mercury, we're gonna have an interesting month, so just stay tuned. There's gonna be some interesting energy. I know that I'm saying that we're doing it from the perspective of the sun, and we are, but as the sun even starts to move into Taurus as well too, we're gonna have a lot of energy in Taurus. We got Uranus there. We're gonna Mercury there in retrograde, and we're gonna have the sun there as well too. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting. The moon will be trailing behind as well too here after this eclipse too. Let's see. So it's interesting. It's gonna be an interesting month. So tie up anything that needs to be tied up today and tomorrow. Focus your energy today on the things that you know you want to focus on, that you know you want to build, that you know you need to do. Say no to the things that, be careful consideration of what you put your energy into today. That's the best way I can sum it up. Careful consideration on where you're putting your energy, where your yes is going today. Pay attention to that, because that is going to be what is going to be building. By saying no, we're also planting seeds, right? So that is the energy of today, which will build for tomorrow, which will build for the next day, and so on. So every day is something very, very important that you can do for you. So answer that for yourself today. What are those things? And if you have a hard time, here's a journaling question for you, or a contemplation question for you. If there's something that you want to say no to and you're having a hard time saying no, why? Is it You're afraid of somebody being disappointed in you. You're afraid of what they might think of you. Put yourself in that situation. If I were to say no to this situation or this person today, what am I afraid would happen? And then deal with it from that standpoint, from that lens, because it's your own fear that you get to look through today, and look into today. So anyway, I'm going to leave you with that short and sweet energy of today, morning minutes, and I hope you enjoyed it. Share this with anybody that you find would be of benefit or would find this of benefit, and I hope you have a beautiful and wonderful day. You can find me on my website, erinesser.com, or on Facebook, just under Erin Esser. Have a wonderful day. Bye.